Hello everybody and welcome to another directed draw. Today we're going to be doing another craft. So let's get started. Alright, so for this craft you're going to need some black, you don't need a lot, some white, again you don't need a lot, and two colors of your choice. We are going to be making this fish. So I'm actually going to change this a little bit. Not too much, but this is just a cute little fish craft, and it kind of moves, but it looks really cool. So let's go ahead and get started. For me, I'm going to be using a blue and an orange, and you can choose whichever two colors you would like. You don't have to do the ones that I'm doing. Choose your own colors. Okay, I'm gonna try to adjust my mic for a second, sorry. It fell down. Okay, hopefully it'll stay. Okay, so you can pick any two colors. I just chose orange and blue because that's the most that I have. So I'm gonna do these. You can do red, green, yellow, anything you'd like. Alright, so my fish is gonna be blue. So what the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the fish, you're gonna take the construction paper that you're gonna use, and you're going to turn it wide like a wall or landscape. And from here, we're gonna take this corner and match it over here to make a triangle. So to do that, you're gonna fold it. So just like if we were folding it in half, I'm not going to fold it just yet, but I have to match up the sides. So hold on to that corner, make sure the sides are all matched up. If it's not, adjust it. And then you can go ahead and crease. Okay, so we're trying to make a triangle shape like this. And now grab your scissors, and you're going to follow this line, you're going to cut this rectangle off. And you can save that for a future project. So I'm going to put this aside. And then what you're going to do is you're going to open it back up. Okay? Now, the next step is we're going to fold two more triangles. And to do that, I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to basically line this edge up to the middle edge. So you're matching this edge to here. So I'm going to line it up first. If I think it's lined up, I'm going to go ahead and gently crease it all the way down. Okay, so we have something like that. Same thing on the other side. You're going to match this side to the center. Okay, so try to match it up all the way as best as you can. Alright, so we have something that kind of looks like the shape of a kite, and this is going to be our fish. Now we're going to open it up. So now we have three lines. We have this line, and the center line. We're going to fold it back up in half along that center line, like this. And then I'm going to flip it over because I like to work this way. So I have the opening on top. You have the wider part of this triangle to your left side. And now we have a guide for cutting. So you're going to take your scissors and you're going to start at the end and you're going to cut all the way to about here. You're going to leave a little bit at the front. So you're going to cut it. I'm going to start right here. You're going to cut it, but you're going to cut only to that crease line. So this crease line that we made, that is where you're going to cut until. So I'm going to go ahead and very carefully, we're going to cut some straight lines. Now I'm leaving a little bit of space in between, but do you see how I'm not going past that line? You're only going up to that line, or else it's not going to work. Okay, so you're going to cut only to that line. And you're going to keep these pretty thin, not too thick. Okay, so now I have about an inch or so in the front. That's where you're going to stop. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to get some glue. You can use glue sticks or Elmer's glue, whichever you'd like, or whichever you have. And you're going to glue one of these. So I'm only gluing this side. Make sure you get all the way to the end. Okay. I'm not using a lot. And then you're going to pick it up very carefully. And this is going to get folded again. And this side is going to overlap. Okay. So I'm going to gently fold this over like this. If you need some help with this step, go ahead and ask your parents or your older sibling for help. And this is just going to overlap like this. Okay, so you can put your hand inside and kind of press down a little bit, but do it very gently because it might rip. Okay, and there we have our body of our fish. So I'm going to put this aside and we'll let him kind of rest. And I'm going to grab my second sheet of construction paper. So now we have to make the tail of our fish and its fins. So what you can do is, if you have your pencil, you can use your pencil. I'm going to put my fish right on the edge of this paper, like that. And what you can do is you can start here, or you can put right here, about here. So I'm going to mark right next to where my fish body is, and that's where we're going to start our tail. So if you can see, I made two little marks right here, so that's the thickness of that tail. So from here, you're going to draw either like a heart shape, or you're going to cut out a trapezoid looking shape. So I'll do a few different ones. So if you want to do a trapezoid shape, you're going to start here, you're going to do a line out and line out like this. Okay, and then I think I might need to make this a little bit bigger. So again, if you don't want a trapezoid shape, wait until you see the one that you want to do. I'm going to go here and I'm going to go out like that. I'm going to extend this side, okay? And then you're going to go across. So here is my trapezoid shape. Okay. Now another one that you can do, I'm going to cut this out so I can have some more room. Okay, I'll cut this out after and I'll show you, but that's the trapezoid. The next one is going to be, I'm going to mark my paper again. The next one is going to be like a heart shape. So I'm going to start here. It's like a really wide W. So we're going to go out, up, out, and up. Okay. So that's the other one. I'm going to cut this one off. And then the last one that I'm going to do is going to be, it's going to be a lot like this one, except it's going to be pointy. So what you're going to do is you're going to curve out, and then you're going to curve in like this, and then curve out like that. Okay, so you have 3 different options for tails. I'm going to go ahead and cut out the trapezoid one. Make sure you save your scraps because we need it for the fins. Okay, so here's my trapezoid. And what you're going to do is you're just going to cut like this. As you get to the center, you're going to straighten out. And then as you go to the side, you're going to do some diagonal cuts like that. Okay, so you have some little frilly tail. For the heart, you're going to do the same thing. Make sure you save your scraps if you're doing this one. Okay, and again, you're going to do the same thing. I'm going to do a cut right here in the middle. And I'm going to go out. And you can make these cuts any sizes you want. Just give some dimension. Okay, so there's that one. And here is my last one. Now, if you don't want to make the little cuts, you don't have to. You can leave it like this. So that one I'm just going to leave. Alright, so I'm going to put these aside for now. I'm going to take my scrap piece of paper. Hopefully you have bigger pieces. I'm going to use this one instead. I'm going to find 2 similar pieces, and I'm going to put them together so we only have to cut once. And then we take my pencil, I'm going to draw out my fin. Now your fin can be long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up here, and I'm just going to do like a trapezoid shape. But I'm going to do a diagonal line here, like that. Okay, so it's thinner here and wider here, and it's on an angle. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. You can make this like a U shape. You can make your fins into many different shapes. It doesn't have to be this one, but this one is the easiest, I think. This and the U. So now you have 2 fins. And again, if you want, you can go ahead and give it some cuts on the edges so it has some dimension, like that. I'm going to cut this one a little bit. There we go. And now we're almost ready to assemble our fish. Now the last part we need is the eyes. Now you can either draw the eyes or you can cut them out. So I'll do both. I'm going to cut this piece of paper like that. Just need a few. I'll do 2 examples. The first one I'm going to draw. So I'm going to draw 1 circle and try to do big circles because I think it's cuter that way. So I did 1. I should have folded the paper in half first, but I'm going to go ahead and fold my paper in half so I only have to cut once. And I'm going to cut out my circle. Okay. So now I have 2. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with the other white. And I'll show you both. So we're going to draw another circle. Okay. So 2 more circles. Okay. So for this one, I'm just going to draw it. So you have a black marker. And all you have to do is draw another circle right in the middle. Color that in. And color that in. Okay. Try to make them about the same size. I think that's about the same size. Okay. So there's that one. So you can either draw it with pen on the white, or if you have some black scraps left, kind of fold it in half, and I'm going to do it right over here. I'm going to draw a circle. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. So you can do either or, whichever you'd like. Okay. And then all you have to do is glue these right in the middle. So there's one. And again, you don't need too much glue, just a little dot. Okay, and there are my eyeballs. So these are 2 different ways you can do it. Okay, so I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to bring back my fish, hello fish, and I'm actually going to kind of press down gently on the middle of it to kind of flatten it out a little bit. You don't have to if you don't like to. Now the other thing I forgot to do is I forgot to round this edge out. So go ahead and you're just going to cut that corner off and round it out like that, okay? Just so it's not so pointy. Okay. Throw out my trash. Also, if you have any scrap red or pink construction paper, go ahead and grab that because we're going to be making a mouth. So let me grab mine. Originally they don't have mouths on it, but I think it'll be cute. So I'm gonna fold this scrap red piece of paper in half. Oops. And I'm going to cut out a heart. So, out and around. Okay, so I have a heart. The other thing I forgot, you're actually going to need this. But you're only going to need a little bit of it. So I'm going to cut about this much off. And I'm going to cut a U shape. So I'm going to start at this corner. I'm going to go up, around, and down to the other corner. If you don't want to cut it just like that, you can also draw a U shape and cut that out. Make sure it's big though, okay? And if you want, you can do another smaller U with any scraps of red or pink. This is optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. And I'm just going to glue this on. Right here. That's like the mouth. This is going to be the bottom part of the fish's mouth. So you have something that looks like that. And you're going to flip it over. You're going to put just a little bit of glue at the very top. My glue will come out. Just a little, not a lot. And then you're going to glue it right here. Okay, and you're going to hold on to it for a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and there's your mouth. So, going back to my heart, I'm just going to glue this right on top. So I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of glue right here. And I'm going to just glue that right here. Okay. That kind of looks like a mouth. You don't have to add it if you don't want to. I just want to try it to see what it looks like. Okay, so now we have to assemble. I'm going to do my eyes first. Put some glue on the back. And I'm going to put my eye right here on the side. Same thing for this one. Put a little bit and put it right here. Try to match them up a little bit so you have something like that. And then now I'm going to choose one of my tails. I think I'm going to do the heart one just because I like that one. And what you're going to do is you're going to flip your fish over and you're going to put a little bit of glue on the end. And with your tail on your table, you're just going to glue it down like that. You can use the back of your pencil to kind of glue it. You can fold it down and it'll give some space. And just press in between the body. So, whoops, you have something like that. We're going to do the same thing for our fins. So it's going to go underneath it like that. So I'm just going to put a tiny, tiny bit of glue and put it there. Tiny, tiny bit of glue and put this over here like that. And again, you can put your hand inside and press down. Okay. Put this aside. And there we have our fish. So I think he's cute. Now when you pick him up, you can kind of bend him a little. Whoops, fin came off. Okay. I'm going to press down for a little longer. Okay. And you can kind of bend him open a little bit. And he will naturally curve like this. And he will move if you shake him. So I think he looks pretty cute. He almost kind of reminds me of Grover from Sesame Street. Just with the color and the mouth part, and he's cute. So this is how you make this fish crab. I think it was super cute. Here's my other one without the little heart. I didn't put the red in the mouth either, but looks cute. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little craft. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you already haven't, thank you so much for those who have and who have been sharing with other people this link so I can try to get to 1,000. I'm at 41 right now. I know I'm so far behind, but hopefully I'll get enough subscribers where I'll be able to do live streams through YouTube and not through Instagram, so that more people can join and do our crafts live on Mondays and Fridays. Hopefully we can get to that point. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, staying happy. Make sure you wash your hands, and I'll see you next time.